Oh, I have to share, right? Yay, I have to share. All right, let's share. Good evening, my friends. We are doing, I have the best how-to hack tonight. I'm so excited. I just thought of it and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a fun night. You guys are gonna love, love, love it. How's that? You ready? I got the cookbook. Cuttable! I'm so happy! Yay! Did you make a soup yet? Hey, Ernie, what's going on? I haven't seen that name before. You should hang tight because I have the best kitchen hack tonight. I'm so excited. Hi, Sana. Sana. Like that name. Hi, Deborah. Hello, beautiful. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. More likes. Okay. Hi. Hey, Mets. Oh, we're going to have so much fun. I'm so excited. So I'm very, very late. My husband surprised me and took me to a very fancy restaurant, and I wasn't saying no because we never get to go out, and it was really good. They have two restaurants in this one place. One of them earned a Michelin star. We didn't go there because it was a tasting menu, and it's just not my scene, but I went to the upstairs. It's like a French bistro. The food was very good. Very good. Very enjoyable. It's always nice to have good food. All right, that's all I'm sharing. You guys can, if you don't mind. Thanks for my heart, Ernie. All right, I have all my notes. You guys ready? We are gonna, so these kitchen hacks and how-tos, I have this watermelon sitting around for like a week. And I was like, what am I gonna do with this? And I came up with like, I think I have like 8 recipes that I wanna do with you guys. We're gonna make a watermelon sorbet. I busted out my Italian ice cream maker. We're gonna make, let me see, I have my notes. You guys ready? We're gonna make a watermelon pizza, because that's so fun. You know, at work, we feed watermelon and fruits to the animals. Of course, chickens especially love that. All right, hold on. Let me just go live on my other platform over there. Okay, yes, go live. Hello. 2 weeks until New York. I can't even believe it. All right, so we're gonna make some salsa. We're gonna make a chili lime grilled. But first, we're gonna set up our ice cream. We saw seedless tonight and got sad. I know. I don't like seedless watermelon. Now, I don't know what this one is gonna be. I don't remember, but we're gonna cut this bad boy, and I'm gonna show you all kinds of fun stuff to do. We're gonna make a blended drink, but I wanna show you watermelon pizza, and I also wanna get the ice cream on. So first, I'm gonna make the ice cream with a little bit of, I'm gonna do it with condensed coconut milk right here, a little coconut, and then coconut sugar, just so it's not super sweet. I wanna taste the watermelon with a little vanilla. You're crazy, go popular. That's crazy, Tyler. Wild behavior. All right, we have a little coconut flavor, but we're not using that. We're gonna use our vanilla. So first, hi Sana, thank you for the follow. So if you're coming here for the first time, I'm cooking from home today, but tomorrow morning you'll see me live from my kitchen. I know you're so excited, right? So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna melt some of this coconut sugar, and then we're gonna put it in my gelato machine. And at the end of the night, we're gonna have a watermelon coconut gelato. I received your salad recipe email for next week. Isn't it great? You know, for that class, we have only 5 spots left, but for that class, when I went to type up all the recipes, I was like, we've done half of these recipes. I gotta do some more stuff. So that's why I came up with some extra recipes for us to do, because you already have the peach recipe and all of that. All right, so I'm adding some coconut sugar. There's about 1/4 cup in this pan. And then I'm gonna use a little condensed coconut milk. It's not regular milk, because I want this to be plant-based, like dairy-free, just because it'll be better. And then I'm gonna show you a watermelon ginger lemonade. By the way, Chef is the best. Loved my one-on-one with her. Oh, did you love it, Queen Bee? You know, I want to tell you guys something. I was doing some more research about Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism. I learned two things that I want to correct. One is do not use the iodine on your throat because too much iodine can actually mess with your thyroid, so don't use that. And then there was one other thing that we had to correct. Oh, miso. With hypothyroid and Hashimoto's, both of those things are not good. So scratch that. Hi guys, hi Sunflower. All right, so I'm a little late. What are you making? Well, for kitchen hacks and how-tos today, we're gonna learn how to use a watermelon with hacks, Sebastian, how to, like, we're gonna make a whole bunch of different things with watermelon. So we're not just eating a watermelon. So true about iodine and miso with Hashimoto's. I know, I was really kind of bummed because I was thinking, I wanted to, I love miso, and I was doing some stuff for somebody with Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism, and I had to make that correction. I did not know that. Okay, so because I'm a chef. All right, so I'm adding a little bit of this. I'm gonna warm this just a little bit. We're making watermelon sorbet with coconut milk. So I used a little bit of condensed coconut milk and a little bit of like actual coconut milk. I have Hashimoto's thyroid condition. Mary, I just did for the last 2 weeks, I did a whole bunch of stuff about, we first did thyroid health, but then I'm gonna warm this up. We're gonna go very slow because I just wanna melt the coconut sugar. Okay, so if you have Hashimoto's, look into and get tested for Epstein-Barr virus. Just look at that. Okay, so let's get that. You hear that noise? You hear that? It's like hollow. That's when you know your watermelon's ready. You also want to look for the spot. This one doesn't have a great spot. Hopefully it's going to be okay. But this is the spot where it sat on the ground. Usually you want this to be nice and yellow. It's not there yet. And then that hollow sound should mean that it's ready to go. All right. Hold on, let me get my knives. Yes. I'm gonna make watermelon pizza too. It's a crowd pleaser. Okay, so let's get this guy cut. We're gonna use a whole bunch of this. I love watermelon. I've already eaten 3 this summer. Well, I'm gonna give you some recipes that maybe you don't know. You've gotta be kidding. Yeah, I have a lot of energy tonight. Well, I'm gonna admit something that I don't normally do, although I still have this much energy normally, but at dinner tonight, I was like, oh my God, I'm a little tired. So I did order espresso, just saying, a little caveat. But I'm usually this kind of high energy. All right, so I'm just gonna cut this again. And I'm gonna cut a couple of pieces because I wanna make the watermelon pizza. Let's taste it. Very sweet. Is it crispy? Yeah, it's nice. It's ready. Look at that. I ate a lot of watermelon this summer. Okay, well, I'm gonna give you some recipes now of other ways that you can eat it. All right, so first I want to juice this so we can make our sorbet because it's gonna take some time to make. And I want to get it on, I want to get it on before, okay. I want to get it on so that, by the time we're done, we can see it. So if you guys have not been here before, we are having so much fun. So this is our kitchen hacks and how-to. But tonight, our kitchen hack is, what else can you do with watermelon besides slice it and eat it plain? I don't know what that was, but it sounded great. Okay, so here, all I'm gonna do is blend this up. I'm not gonna juice it. I'm gonna put it in this cool little, That's too small, too big. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna add this in here. And we're gonna juice this. We're gonna add it to our coconut milk. We're gonna put a little bit of mint, vanilla, coconut sugar, and condensed coconut milk, and we're gonna make a sorbet because it's just gonna be delicious. And then we're gonna make watermelon pizza, which is gonna be fabulous. We're also live tonight. We're live on YouTube. All right, I'm gonna push that down in there. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of coconut milk to this so it gets a little creamy. So it's gonna be a watermelon coconut. Now, if you don't like coconut milk, you could put in like a cashew milk, a soy milk, an oat milk, a dairy milk if you want. Also, I need this for my whipped cream for my pizza tonight, but the Violife cream is also wonderful to use. You sprinkle tajin. What is that, Nancy? I don't know that. Tell me about that. Okay, let me turn this. Is that I know, Mary Love, how are you feeling? I had the best conversation with Mary Love today. It was great. You made me giggle all day. Even though you weren't feeling good, I still giggled. Oh, good, I'm glad. I'm so happy. Yeah, you're probably past the hump. All right, so I'm just gonna blend this really quick in my cute little blender because it works so well. It's a seasoning for fruit. I don't think I've heard of it before. Or maybe I have. Hold on, it's a little stuck. I'm gonna shake it down. Okay, there we go. Pronounced? I have no idea. It's panicked. Oh, it's pronounced tahini. It's a spice. Learn something new every day. Okay, look at that. So now, oh my God, can you smell that? It smells so good. All right, so that's that. I'm gonna add the rest of this in here. And then we're gonna sweeten it with our coconut. I've heard of it, but I haven't had it. Me neither. It's a Mexican spice blend. Oh, put on the rims of drinks. Oh, there you go. I want some, I know. All right, now, I wanna get this one on first, and then we'll go on to the rest of my recipes. Okay, that's it. We don't want this to go anymore because we just want this to melt. OMG, this smells so good. This is melted coconut sugar with a little condensed coconut milk. I'm gonna put 1 ice cube in here because I wanna cool it down before I put the watermelon in. And 1 ice cube is not gonna be a big deal. If I had time, I would actually add this, you know, like put it in the freezer, but it's gonna be fun. It's citrusy, yeah, I kind of figured. Oh my God, this is gonna be so good. Hey Kat, hi Star, thanks for the follow. We are making, so this is my kitchen and how-to class. And tonight I thought, I have this big watermelon. I've been staring at it for a week. And I'm like, what am I gonna do with this ridiculously big watermelon? And it came to me, I'm like, oh, we're gonna make all kinds of fun stuff tonight. So I'm gonna open this, and then I'm pouring all of our watermelon juice in here. This is gonna make a beautiful sorbet. Now, I'm not gonna move you guys, but see, I'm leaving all of this in here because I don't really want to drain it. Now we could. Let's see what we get out of there. Sometimes I'm not in the mood to do the extra work, but I will do the extra work. Here. Let's see what we get. I don't think we're gonna get too much, but we might. Might, Rabbit, we might. So those of you who are just joining me for the first time, It strains out the fiber. Well, Warrior, we're making like a sorbet. So I just want to see how much fiber's in here, but I'm probably going to add it back in because I kind of want the grittiness and texture in here, but it's not too bad. Thank you, dear. I've been struggling for a long time. I'm taking 24 mg capsules. Oh, I got you. I keep telling you and Cheryl, I have something to send you. I'm just going to send it. So it's not that much, but I'm just going to keep going and press it through. So I'm not really too worried about fiber when I'm making a sorbet. You know, this is not, I just thought it would be kind of fun to do some summery things different than just hacking up a watermelon. So I thought, you know, just got here. Hope I haven't missed too much. No, Mary, I decided for our kitchen and hacks and how-tos today that I was gonna make some food with water, like some recipes with watermelon. So our first recipe tonight is going to be sorbet. I'm just gonna strain this right through with my wooden spoon and see if I can get most of it in here. And this is really yummy. Will be more smooth. Yeah, it'll just be creamier, you know. I mean, honestly though, Warrior, look, it's really not that much, and I don't mind the texture. I just wanted to see what was left. But see, I'm almost through it all through the strainer, so I can just put all this back in because I feel like that's going to be kind of nice in the ice cream. But I got a lot of it pretty much strained. Okay, now I'm gonna add this to my gelato machine. I have had this gelato machine for a really long time. It's old and it still works. I don't know how, but it still does. Cheryl, are you sick as well? Oh, 50% lung capacity with COPD. Cheryl, are you taking NAC? N-acetylcysteine? All right, I'm gonna add a little speck of vanilla, just a tiny splash. That's it, just a splash. So I have coconut sugar in there, condensed. That's really good. Look that up. N-acetylcysteine is great for your lungs. It really kind of supports them. Fired up. Welcome to the party. All right, here we go. I'm gonna pour this in here. It's going in my ice cream machine. Ooh, we're missing the blade. That's not good. Hold on, let me see if I can find the little screw top. It's been a long time since I've used this machine. Let's hope it works. All right, I'm gonna cover this. We're gonna freeze the bowl for a couple of minutes. All right, I'm gonna put the continuous freezer on. And now, are you ready? Spell, please, what is good for lungs? N-acetylcysteine. There you go. Warrior Princess has got it. It actually has some really good benefits. Oh, Michelle, welcome. It has a lot of good benefits, and actually, you know, there's some clinical trials that say it actually stops the progression. So if you have lung issues, it's not a bad thing to take. But always check with your doctor first. Mullein tea helps, yes. That's very medicinal for your lungs. Okay, so now, while we're getting that bowl nice and cold, let's make a lemonade. A watermelon lemonade. Where are my little notes? And this is gonna be with cilantro, a little lemon juice. Let me make sure I have lemon. I've been using a lot of lemon the last couple of days. If I don't have lemon, oh, I have a lemon, yay! All right, we're gonna use our lemon. Now, when you have a lemon, you're gonna roll it and press down, put some pressure on it. That will get the juice flowing in the lemon. All right. We're gonna cut that. Come on, baby. Okay. Now, where's my little cup? Where's my watermelon cup? Here it is. Now, if you want a really refreshing drink, where do I find, and is that a pill to take? What, the NAC? Yes. N-acetylcysteine. Mary Ruth sells it. Oh, yeah, she's pretty. I like her vitamins. Yes, Mary Ruth, Vital Nutrients is another good company that sells it. It's really good, especially if you have lung issues. It's not a bad thing to take. But again, please, check with your doctor. This is sweet. All right. Now, I'm going to fill this up. Veg Nurse, I won't buy vitamins. That's the one place I won't buy vitamins. I have heard from more than one naturopath that the vitamins, regardless of the company they're coming from, because they're not stored well or whatever, they always say do not buy them. Now, it could be that it's because they sell them, I don't know, but that's the one place I will not buy vitamins. And the one thing I won't buy vitamins from. Or like, the big box stores. I'll either buy direct from the vitamin companies or, my health food store sells a lot of the vitamins. Okay, so that would be the only thing. You do you, but I don't know. I don't feel like, I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon juice. This is gonna be our watermelon lemonade. Now, the other ingredient that I like in my lemonade when I make it like this is a little bit of ginger zest. It kind of gives it that like tangy flavor. I'm gonna check the bowl, see if it's cold. All right, needs a couple more minutes, and then we're gonna turn it on. Yeah, I get worried about, I don't know why. I've always heard that, and it's not the only one. I probably should stick to my health food store. It's so much better. Plus, if it's an independently owned health food store, the shop local thing is always wonderful. And usually, they're in direct contact with reps of the vitamin companies. And sometimes you can get answers from those vitamin companies. Sometimes the vitamin companies will come in and you can talk to the reps who usually know a lot, and can help. Or they have people that are selling the vitamins in the stores that are, very knowledgeable. And they're also, and they're also trained, on the vitamins they sell. So you get a lot of good information. Okay, now I'm gonna grate this up a little because I'm gonna put a little zest in here, just a little. And it makes it really nice. If you're into ginger, the watermelon and the ginger is so nice. And what's nice about this, what's nice about this is, it's medicinal and delicious. Now I'm gonna add a tiny splash, just a tiny splash. I have all my ginger on the ground. I'm gonna put a tiny splash of water in here. Also, it's nice if you like it bubbly, you could add a little bit of nice seltzer in here. Thank you for my heart. Thank you, Warrior. Would that be good for me? Oh yeah, you could, why not? Yes, for sure. I just put, look, that's how much water I put in. Just a tiny, tiny bit. I don't need a lot. Watermelon ginger, I know, Cindy. This is our watermelon lemonade. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. No, I'm not actually gonna put, mint in this one. You totally could. I was gonna put a little cilantro. You could also add, you could do like a limeade. Look, it's just like a little bit. Can you do foods about diabetes, please? I did. I have. I'm sure we're going to do it again. Need the ice cream machine to make the sorbet? Probably not. You could probably make it without this big machine, but You could probably do it without the machine. You could blend that and then put it frozen and then sort of like scrape it and make like an ice. What's nice about this machine and having coconut milk in there is that you're going to have, it's gonna be creamy and you know, it's just gonna have a little bit more like creaminess. Hey Kimye, are you making watermelon sorbet? I am, right behind me, Jessica. Ice cube trays too, yeah, you could. You could also, I put a little lemon in here, a little lemon juice. Now, this recipe calls for sugar, but I don't want sugar in here, but you could put a little bit of coconut sugar. Yeah, you could use the Ninja. I think the Ninja does a good job. The idea is that you want to blend it and then freeze it. Look, I mean, it's like a half a teaspoon in there. That's it. Now, for you, Mary Love, I would only thank you for my populars. I would not put the sugar in, and you really don't need it if you have a very sweet watermelon. You don't need it. But when you do the ginger and the lemon juice, I'm just gonna shake it up a little bit. I want to learn from you. Jessica, you're here. You know, if you want to learn from me, we have a salad class next week. Date sugar, just as good. Yep, date sugar, coconut sugar, monk fruit, any of that. Look at that. Sign up for my salad class. So I sent the recipes out tonight for everybody you got them this morning or this afternoon, something like that. Thank you, Kimye. With agave, see, just me, I will tell you I know that salad class is gonna be fabulous. I sent out 6 recipes. I'm only gonna do 4 that night because we've done a lot already. Thanks. Kimye, did Paige get her? I sent her information. Did she like it? I didn't hear anything, but I figured she was gonna tell you. Did she like it? Can you show me how dieting food? Show me dieting food? Yes. Watermelon! Love! I feel like we need a little Bob Marley in the background tonight. Hold on, let me get a little ice. This is very refreshing. You could even pour a little, like I said, seltzer in here. Watermelon love. Yeah, she was shopping today. Really? And, oh, you're doing her bone broth for her? Look at that. Mmm. That's delicious. I'm drinking this. That's good. Yeah, you know, Kimye, she said my mom is gonna help me, and I was like, I felt like we are very kindred spirits because I'm constantly doing that for my kid. This is delicious. And you know, it's one of those things, like if you're having friends over, or you have somebody that doesn't like to drink alcohol, or you don't drink alcohol, or you want something a little bit more fancy. Hi Mel. This is a great summer drink. The ginger's very light, and it just like freshens this up. It's so good. Yeah, she's gonna feel better. And she seems motivated. When you don't feel good, you get very motivated. All right, so now that's 2. Look at that. Oh my God, that's so good. I'm making this for you, Tyler, next week when you come. I need to learn about your foods. Jessica, you are here. You're in did you join the community on Stan? Make sure you go visit Stan. Say hi. Sign up for the cooking classes. All the recipes are there. Jump into the Book of Face. She is so into the mushroom coffee. Oh, did she get it? That's gonna help her too. All right, that's 2. Now I'm gonna turn on the machine in the background. And we're gonna let that go. So that gets very cold very fast. All right, now let's see what we have here. All right, I want to do next. Look at all my notes. I have all these tiny little notes. You've said you're making a lot. Not sure we have that much time. I know. I'm going to do as much as I can. As much as I can. All right. And then, guys, we have 5 spots. What is that craziness? The DJ glasses. I just thought it would be so fun to show you all these great. Hi, Caitlin. Thanks for my roses. Can you show me how to make stuff with watermelon and other dietary foods? Yep, that's what we're doing right now. So we made our watermelon drink, which I'm going to drink all night tonight. It's so medicinal, but yet very refreshing. Hold on, let me get my metal straw if I can find it. I want to find my little metal straw. I can't find it. Bummer. All right. Anyway, let me mix this. Jessica, you should join. I know. All right, now. Oh my God. I can taste the ginger and the coconut, and I didn't even put coconut in that one. It tastes like coconut. Oh, because there was a little coconut milk in here. All right, that's delish. So now you have a nice little refreshing drink to serve your guests. All right, now I want to show you, before we do our little watermelon pizza, I want to show you like a little hors d'oeuvre that you can do. First, I have to clean this off. Okay. Now, when you have guests over, watermelon salad is fun and great and all of that, but if you want to up the game a little bit, we could do a really nice appetizer with this that you could either plate, or we could skewer also. Oh my gosh, this watermelon is perfect right now. Okay, so if I was gonna work with this for my clients, the first thing I would do is kind of square this off. Right? Okay, perfect. So while it looks like there might be a little waste, what you would do is turn the rest of it into a salad. Okay? And what we're gonna do is a little bit, Copper, I love everything you make. Thank you, Mary. Can't you people put your hair up? Nope, we can't, Carol. We cannot put our hair up. You people, I know. But if you stick around, you're gonna enjoy us so much that the hair's not gonna make a difference. I'm not cooking for you. Take a relaxing breath and enjoy the ride. We're in a galaxy. Woo. Okay, now, I'm gonna take some walnuts and I'm going to candy them a little bit. I'm gonna chop them up just a little bit. Now, if you don't like walnuts, you could do, what do you call it? Pistachio, or, thank you. Pistachio, or when I'm in you can come tomorrow to my kitchen. What's her name? Thank you. We are really enjoying it. Pecans, any nut you like. You could do any nut you like. And what we're gonna do is sort of candy them a little bit. And again, I'm gonna use coconut sugar because, yeah, if you come to my shop, my hair is tied up. And I have a schmata on, I wear a hazmat suit. It's all good, sister, it's all good. Okay, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna use we're gonna candy this. Now we can candy it 2 ways. We could roast it in the oven, Or we can do it on the stove top. I'm gonna do it on the stove top because I'm right here. I'm gonna put my walnuts in here, and I'm only doing a little bit because I'm just gonna make a few, but I wanted you to see this. Now, we could do it with a little sweet coconut milk. Again, I love that pairing. Look, just like that. Okay, and we're gonna just, here, put it on here. I'm gonna go low, low, low. Let me put a splash. I mean, literally less than a teaspoon of water. Let me show you. You see? And let me show you. I'm just gonna mix that around, and we're just gonna we're gonna candy these on the stove top. I have that on a medium flame. Now, the next thing is I would put with this a tiny bit of cheese, a goat cheese, a feta. I think I have feta tonight. So we're gonna put a little bit of feta on this. Now, if you're not eating dairy, you don't have to do it. You can do, let me see if I have I don't think I have Follow Your Heart tonight, but sometimes I don't. Sometimes I have the Follow Your Heart feta, which is the vegan form of it. I can't find it. What can't you find, darling? Oh, yes, cheese. Oh, yeah, it needs a little cheese. But you could do, if you really want to be vegan or plant-based, you could do that too. And you could, you guys are going to freak when you see this. It's so good. Now, you could do two things. You could just do a little bit. I'll show you. Hold on. I'm gonna crush this up a little bit. See, I'm just crushing it up a little bit. The nuts, Warrior, the nuts are in the pan. The nuts are in the pan. A little bit of condensed coconut milk, a tiny bit of coconut sugar, and a splash of water. And I'm just sort of toasting the nuts on the stove. And I'm gonna get them a little bit caramelized. It's almost like a coconut caramel with nuts. If you can believe that. If you can see it in your brain. Okay, now, I wanna crush this up just a little, you see? Yes, we have, let me see, what are we doing? I'm gonna do a Greek salad, black bean, corn, and quinoa. We're doing for the salad class next week. You're getting 6 recipes. We're gonna make 4. And in the email, I told you the ones we're gonna make. So only if you wanna cook with me, only get the ones that I said we're gonna do. Otherwise, you're gonna have a ton of extra ingredients. I'm also gonna make, I'm making a vegetarian niçoise. And you're also getting the niçoise dressing. So if you want to do it with tuna, you'll also be able to do that. And thank you for my heart. Thanks, Eric. And then there's one other salad we're gonna do. The black bean, the niçoise, the broccoli salad, and I forget the other one. I can't remember. But then you're also getting a toasted pecan and grilled peach salad. But we already did that, so I didn't want to do it again. The Greek salad you guys can figure out. Oh, look at how pretty this looks. Hold on. Let me show you. It's starting to bubble a little. You see, oh my gosh, that smells so good. You see that? Sort of like a wet walnut. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Oh, the Asian soba, yes. We're gonna do an Asian soba salad. And what's great about all the recipes is you can make them gluten-free. You'll be able to make them plant-based, vegan. You know, they're all sort of interchangeable. Jessica, so most of the Stand store, there's a couple of things that you can get there that don't cost anything, but the actual recipe vault is $5 a month. There's over 300 recipes in there. And then there's cooking classes. There's also a lot of free recipes on the Book of Face. You can go there. I juiced the watermelon lemonade. It's so freaking good. You just made it? Did you put the ginger in? Look at that. Look, you see how good this looks? Money gone. Look. Oh, it's so good, isn't it? I mean, who needs a glass of soda when you have that? Norma! Thank you for my heart. Look at how pretty. This is my pot holder tonight. All right, I'm gonna let that sit. I'm gonna put it on low for another minute. And then we're gonna add some mint. Kim, you're awesome. Beautiful. I know, it's so nice. Now look, we're gonna add a little bit of mint. I'm gonna show you 2 different ones, okay? I mean, what's better than this? Honestly. And if you have friends coming over, you know, yes, serving watermelon's great, but look at if you're serving watermelon like this. Okay, I added a little bit of mint to this and feta. If you don't like feta, you could use goat cheese, either one. Now, I'm gonna take, all right, those walnuts are finished. And then I'm going to take a little bit of feta, put it on our little piece of watermelon. I'm gonna do two one way and 2 another. Hi, buddy. How's my sweet doggy? Huh? You smell something good? I do too, buddy. All right, hold on, let me grab my plate. I mean, this is so simple and so refreshing. Look at that. Oh, 2 DJ glasses. Hey, Mr. DJ. Now, we make balsamic reduction in my shop and home. Look. So simple. Look at that. And if you want, we could add literally, oh my God, the ice cream's coming out already. Now, here's our lime. I think lime pairs so nicely with watermelon. But could you imagine saying, oh, I'm gonna bring some appetizers to the barbecue, and then you have these beautiful, so I'm gonna add, look, I mean, just like a splash. You just need a hint. It absorbs right into the watermelon. Look at that. Then we're gonna take this and we're gonna add our candied walnuts and feta. Look. I can't wait, Tyler's coming. I'm gonna have a camera in your face the whole time you and Janet are here. We're just gonna feed you and film it. Feed you and film it the whole time. Just the whole time, Tyler. I'm gonna have so much fun. It's like you're coming to see Aunt Liz. I'm gonna feed you. Italian house, can't help it. All right, look. Look how beautiful this is. And obviously, if you're serving this to your friends or family, you're not gonna use your paws, you know, you wanna make sure, especially if you're gonna have, what was that girl's name? Cindy at your house? What was her name? If Cindy's coming over, make sure you wear gloves. All right. Look, we're gonna do this. Oh my gosh. It's almost like a praline. I know, lucky Tyler, right? All right, look. I don't know who's luckier, Tyler or me. I can't decide. I just can't decide. I feel like I'm the lucky one. All right, hold on. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Now, you could add a little bit of balsamic drizzle to this. It wouldn't hurt it. Maybe a little spot. Ooh, I'm glad you don't take it serious because people are so ridiculous. You know what? Last week I took it serious and Tyler talked me off the ledge and I was like, you know what? It's okay. Our local melon farm has their stand-up open now. Going tomorrow for fresh ones. Carrie! Hello. What is it? Hey, Mr. DJ, keep those records playing. I think we need a special calendar of Tyler and Chef events. We're gonna need that. Tyler, did you just do that? You're so cute. Look how pretty. Aren't those pretty? So this is what I would tell you. Never put the balsamic on until service because you see what happens to the watermelon, it gets black. So never do it before service. Johnny, you're so funny. And then, just a little bit goes a very long way. I'm gonna try one. Can I try one? Oh my God. Okay, did you guys get that? We'd like to spend a sub night dedicated to Tyler videos. Today, I want to put up for my birthday on Tuesday, I want to put on, add more cooking classes for you guys. So I texted Tyler this morning and I was like, okay, idea man, I need five topics for cooking classes. Ready, go. And like in 30 seconds, he rattled off the best topics for classes. Yes, I'm going to be spending it with you, Janet. Tonight I went out to dinner with Ron. Tomorrow night I have Izzy's home. My mom's coming over, just going to hang out, play cards. And then the rest of the week I'm with you guys. Yeah, it's very simple, right? Listen, Janet, when you get to be in your 60s, it's just, another day above ground. You're with your family and friends. Everything is good. I know, you guys are spending my birthday with me. So, okay, good appetizer. Now, let's do watermelon pizza. It's the best, isn't it, Janet? All right. Now, hold on. I want to show you this. You guys are going to freak. It's not ready yet, but I want you to see how it's looking. Look. Watermelon sorbet. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my God. That's delicious. And if you make something like this, what's nice is, you could add a little mint to that, a little of those I need a machine. Let me tell you something. I haven't had this machine out in a really long, like probably 2 years. Thank you. It's the best. A little pricey, but it's the real deal. Your birthday was yesterday? Hello, Moon Sister. All right, so happy birthday, my Moon Sister. All right, now, let's see, what do we have next? We did our our ginger lemonade, watermelon ginger lemonade. Can't wait to get tats with Izzy. Tyler, let me tell you something. That's all you got to say to her. Every week, it's a new one. Drives me crazy. Well, she's going to do it with you. You'll probably get my husband to go too. Everybody's into tattoos around here. Not me. She's very excited. They didn't realize. I've been talking about it for however long we've been talking about it. Happy birthday, Shana. Shina? Is that how you say it? Shana? We can get a chef hat. Yes, you guys get a chef hat. Yeah, not me either, Veg Nurse. I'm with you. This is so good. All right, now. All right, let's see what else. Chili lime. Oh, I got another one. You ready? Here's another great. You know, you kind of get sick of just eating a piece of lemon, just a piece of watermelon. So watch this. I'm only gonna do one because nobody's gonna eat it. And I'm gonna be, you know, this is a lot of, watermelon can be, you know, medicinal. So you gotta be careful. You don't want to eat too much of it too fast. Okay, now, you want to do something fun? You have vegans coming over or vegetarians and you want to do something kind of fun with them? Let's grill it. So you're going to cut it. This one's a little thick. It's okay. We'll leave it like that. Watch this. Let's see. I need a bowl. I'm gonna put that sorbet in the freezer and save it for you guys. Yeah, exactly, Tyler. Okay, I'm gonna add some lime. And then I'm gonna add a tiny bit of salt. And then, oh, let's do the harissa. Here we have paprika. Where's my chili powder? Hold, please. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking red curry, right? A red curry. Or a garam masala. Oh, really? I'm going to show you grilled pineapple. Oh, I just in my mind, I'm going to teach you guys grilled, a pineapple plank grilled swordfish in the fish class. I'm adding that to the list. The fish class is probably going to be 3 hours long, maybe 4. Maybe 4. I'm going to add the mint that's sitting here. So just get ready. We're going to have so much fun in that class. All right. Then we're going to add, is that it? Nope, that's red chili pepper. Cayenne, come on. Where's the chili powder? Paprika. Garum. All right, we're gonna make up our own spice blend. Oh, found it. All right, you ready? Are you ready? All right, and a little chili powder. 7 to 11, I think so. All right, now watch. We're gonna. Now, right before you grill this, you want to leave this on your. You want to marinate this probably about an hour. Need more campfire? I know we do. We need more campfire people. We're going to be doing a cornbread sausage hash. We're doing chocolate cake. We're going to do turkey chili on the campfire. I'm going to have some other stuff. We're going to make apple pie on the campfire. I have these pie irons that are fabulous. Yes, oh my God, you're gonna love that recipe. And I do it gluten-free, so for people that are gluten-free, they can eat it too. It's great. All of the cooking classes, okay, we're gonna put our grill up. Whoa, where's our grill? There it is. All right. All right, I'm turning my grill on. So now we're gonna marinate this, and you're gonna have like a chili lime. Now, just so we're clear, you never wanna do what I did here. You never wanna cut these pieces so they're completely not the same size, because you want things to grill, you know, at the same pace. So literally all of that is amazing. I know we're gonna make little oranges with chocolate cake inside. It's so fun. We're gonna make banana boats, all kinds of stuff. I was even thinking maybe we'll even make some pancakes on the fire just for fun, because it's fun, you know. Or maybe the whole time you're here, we should just campfire cook. Maybe we should pitch a tent and put you guys on our lawn. There's so many ways we could do this. Okay, now I want to show you, what time is it? It's already 8:45. What time did we start? An hour ago? Yeah, about an hour ago. Okay, so we have some time. All right. Our sorbet is almost ready. All right, I'm gonna put this in a bowl because we're not gonna use this. I wanna have it a really pretty presentation. Let me chop this up. So you guys, you got a little drink. This is watermelon hat. Tent is too far, but everything else is perfect. Come on. Underneath the stars with all our screech owls. I haven't seen a bear up here yet, but there are bears in our area. It'll be like camping. But you can come inside anytime. TV. Tyler's not a tent guy. I had a feeling he wouldn't be a tent guy. Listen, I used to be a tent girl. I grew up camping, but I'm over it. I'm so glad my daughter's not in Girl Scouts anymore because I don't think I could do it. Hey, Mayor, how's it going? I can't do classes with my grandkids here, but want the campfire recipes. I guess I could watch. Yeah, put the kids in front. The kids will have fun. We're going to be outside. It'll be like a TV show with them. All right, let me put this in a bucket. I think our sorbet is already done. I've stayed in tents, but can't do the hard ground. Towards the end of my camp, we have so much camping equipment. I've always camped since I'm a little kid, on the beach, in the mountains, in the woods. You know, no tent. I've done the whole thing. I'm good. I've experienced it. No way, an Ask Me Anything video went out tonight. I'm so excited. Woohoo! We need some cooking. You guys, if you're into salads, you have got to book the salad. It's going to be really good. And all the recipes are going to be interchangeable. If you need them plant-based, if you just like meat, all of those things. Oh my gosh, that's so great. I'm so excited. Thank you to whoever did that. All right. Now, we're gonna put this over here. Now, the only thing that we need before we do that, okay, our sorbet is ready. So excited. This machine is from Italy. It's a Simac Gelato Magnum Plus. I bought this machine in probably 1994. That's how old it was. Back then it was like almost $400. I can't imagine what it is now, but you guys should look. I'm curious. So that's how long I've had it. It still makes ice cream like it did the first day I got it. I would put a nice generator. You're so funny. Hey, Glenn Tiger, how's it going? All right, let me put this in a container and get it in the freezer. Now, the only thing I would say to you guys, if you don't, here's the little straw. I did not lose it. Yay! The only thing I would say with this is, you know, if you are not eating sugar, you could leave it out. You don't need to have it. You could just do it with the coconut milk. And the reason this is not like, it doesn't have dairy in it, so it's a little icy. It's like more, you know, it is a sorbet. It's not creamy like an ice cream, but this makes wonderful ice cream. Like if you guys are really into it, I can show you how to make ice cream in this. I've made unbelievable ice cream in here. And it really, it's just good. And when you make ice cream from real ingredients, with this Texas heat at the beach, I made the best. Yeah, it's hot. They don't make them anymore, but people are selling them online. Oh, this particular one? Oh, really? It would have been last time I went camping. Oh yeah, yeah. All right, hold on. Let me just get the cover for this. Actually, I'm just gonna wrap this up so we can keep moving, and I'll get the cover later. But you know, for those of you who are home, or you guys, all of you guys here like to cook, I mean, to make fresh food like this, I don't know a comparable brand. I'd have to look. But for those of you who like to make ice cream, I have a Cremi and I don't use it. I might need to start. Yeah, Carrie, you know, I mean, even like you have the grandkids and stuff, I would say to you, you know, get them involved. And then they get to make ice cream at home with grandma. I mean, there's nothing better than that in my mind, you know? And how long did that take us? No time, really. So, all right, now let's take this. Look, we still have a half a watermelon left. Can you believe it? All right, so now watermelon pizza. This is really good too, Carrie. You're gonna love this. But you guys are gonna see that if you're taking the salad class, you are going to love it. And if you haven't signed up, there's only 5 spots left. It's $25, and it's just gonna be a wonderful class. You guys are gonna see. It's hold on, let me find it. I need a long knife. Oh, I'll use this. It's gonna be you're gonna get 6 different recipes. Oh yeah, you're gonna love this, Mary. This is a crowd pleaser. I made it for our big barbecue the other day, and I didn't send you guys pictures, but I'm gonna show you. Okay, so, actually, I know what I'm gonna do. Here we go. You wanna try and keep it, you know, the same width. Oh, I'm doing a terrible, I'm doing a terrible job cutting this. Hold on. Okay, there we go. You want to keep it like the same width, you know, so it looks pretty. Of the meal, this one reminds me of the meal prep chicken. Just keeps going. Oh yeah, remember? Okay, so now you cut your rounds, right? These work, you know the mini watermelons? I know in organic food they have a lot of the mini watermelons. I like those because they're small and they make most of the sizes like this. These are a little bit gigantic, so, you know, it makes, you know, they're just too big, but it works. All right, now, I want to get out, we're going to make, we need whipped cream for this. And we're going to make, I'm going to make my famous whipped cream. First, we're going to put our grilled watermelon on. So I have one of those Le Creuset grills on my stove top. So, hold on, let me see if I can turn this for you so you can see what I'm up to. This is piping hot. But you know, here's a for you guys. You're gonna do this chili lime grill. I need one DJ glass. One DJ glass. So here's a wonderful recipe for you guys. You make that chili lime grilled watermelon. You have a plant-based person or somebody who's vegetarian. Mary Love, you could eat this easily on what you're up to and what you're doing. And you make the black bean salad that we're gonna make next week. You grill that beautiful watermelon steak, even if you make it like this, and then you put your black bean mango grilled corn salad over it. What a beautiful presentation that could be, right? I love that. You could do the smoky tempeh and put it on with this. Now, doesn't meet the food combining rules, but it's a barbecue, you're having a good time, you have a plant-based or vegan friend coming over. It's a great way to do it. It does, right, Mary? So if you have a vegetarian or plant-based friend coming, they can have something, and I guarantee you, everybody else is gonna wanna try it too. That's what's so fun, right? Like, people are like, oh, let me try that, you know? It usually works that way. Hi, June. I know, I'm so excited. It's so true, right? Oh my God, that's so delicious. I cannot get over how yummy and delicious that is. All right, now I'm gonna make vegan whipped cream. Don't have to, you can use regular whipped cream too, I don't care. I just happen to have this open, so I'm gonna use it, otherwise it's gonna go bad. Then I'm gonna add powdered sugar. If you don't, you really need powdered sugar to make this, I think. It's kind of hard not to. Sign up for a salad class and campfire class tonight, only 25 bucks, yay! Yeah, I mean the campfire class is gonna be awesome. You don't have to be going on a campfire, but it's kind of fun. We're gonna build like an actual campfire and grill on it. It's gonna be wonderful and fun. All right, I'm just gonna flip these because they don't need a long time on the fire. And these are soaked in chili and lime, and then you put a beautiful black bean salad over that. Yes, that is organic powdered sugar, Copper. That's all I use. Yes, ma'am. All right. Now, where's my... Look at all this fun stuff we did with watermelon tonight. It's awesome. Okay. Chef, your eyes are extra sparkly today. Oh, thank you. I actually put a little makeup on to go out tonight, which I never do. I'm not really a makeup girl. But we went to a very fancy restaurant, so I was like, I gotta get dressed. I put a dress on. Who does that? I never do that anymore. I'm usually just rolling around in food. Thank you. I'm excited to make all of this. Mary, isn't this great? Good ideas, right? And then I'm adding a little bit of vanilla. This is when you add vanilla and powdered sugar to like a heavy cream, you know, to your whipped cream. DJ, whoop, whoop. It makes it. You call this chantilly cream. June, you're crazy! You're so crazy. How was the restaurant food rated 1 to 10? For the first time in a really long time, I gave that restaurant an A-. But their downstairs is a Michelin star restaurant, so I mean, it's not my kind of food. It's French. A lot of foie gras, a lot of like, you know, whippy, you know, like I had tile fish and like this citrus thing, and then there was like a lob of caviar on it. That's not for me. but the food was made very well. It was executed very well. It was really beautiful. Beautiful restaurant. I mean, it was really nice. We closed out the gift gallery this week. That's crazy. Thank you. Let me taste this. All right, so we're making right now a vegan whipped cream. And I'm whipping this. See, now this is great. If you're vegan, this heavy whipping cream is fabulous. By the Campground, how are you? I'm never impressed, ever. Not that I'm the best chef in the world, but for sure I'm not, obviously. But I'm really good at what I do, and it appalls me about the shit that people cook and call it food. It makes me very upset. Like sometimes I'm completely embarrassed of my profession. But tonight it was really wonderful. Wow, we got a big restriction. I never saw that before. Would I go back? Yes, if somebody wanted to go back, but it's not because I didn't, it's just not my kind of food. Yeah, I'm gonna take that off the stove. We just got a major restriction that I've never seen before, ever. I don't know, maybe because I said the S word, I don't know. But I just got in big time trouble. I don't know what I did. Oh no, I don't know. They don't tell you. I'll have to appeal it and see what happened. I've never ever gotten that. Look, you see how pretty? So they're not gonna send us out to the For You page or anything tonight. We're done. We're done. 10 minutes. Does your husband get nervous to take you to no, I get nervous because it's not fun. And it's, I don't know, it's really expensive to go to restaurants, you know? And I don't know, it's just expensive, and I guess people don't really take it that serious anymore. I know, I'm kind of bummed, but what am I gonna do? I've heard others exit their live and come back on. Yes, I could do that. I could do that. Yeah, we just got totally knocked out of the box. We went from like 160 people to 80. Should I go? I'm not going to move next door to you and have you cook I'm just gonna move next door, yeah. I know, but that's how I feel by the Campground. I'm at the point now where, like, my husband's like, we're gonna go out for your birthday next week, you know, with our family. And I said, I just don't want to. I'd rather cook. Do you guys want me, maybe I should leave and come back because we got totally shut down. Tyler, what do you think? I mean, we're losing people by the minute. All right, guys, I'll be right back, okay? Let me shut us off and I'll be right back. All right, I'll be right back.